Richard Collins, seconded by Ron Lee. Is there any discussion? Yes, Trustee McCartney.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We had a very short time to discuss the Minister's direction for the board to reaffirm its code of ethics and its policy on school board governance and operations. At that time, you know, in the discussion, I raised the point that the only way that a board really reaffirms policy is actually through proper, extensive review of that policy, and for the policy then to be adopted as being reviewed. And the board has not had the opportunity to properly and diligently review its code of ethics with full understanding of the intent and the meaning of these two policies. So I guess I'm one trustee that, you know, as much as it is a gesture, in order for the board to really meaningfully understand what it is reaffirming, it needs the time to properly review these two policies and go through each of these policies carefully. I'm very committed to these two policies. Did anybody want to say something to me, or?
No.
Okay.
You have the floor.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chair. As you're well aware, as tonight, we are making a statement to reaffirm our code of ethics. I'd like to remind everyone that one of our code of ethics is that we as trustees, we endeavor to be as open as possible about board's decisions and actions. Another one is we encourage the full, open, and respectful exchange of ideas by all trustees. So as we move forward tonight to make a gesture, and that's what it simply will be, a gesture, because the board has not really properly had the time, because meetings have been canceled, to really review our code of ethics and school board governance and operations. I would invite all trustees for themselves, for us to be committed to spend the time and not just play lip service to this action, but that we commit the time and understanding to our code of ethics and school board governance and operations. But not only do the trustees, I would invite all our staff and employees of the Eastern School District to make themselves familiar with school board governance and operations, to fully understand what the role of the Board of Trustees is. And I think by doing that, maybe this board can start to work once again collaboratively with district staff and staff, because it is only through open communication and a full understanding and commitment to these two policies. I also, as we move forward to make a commitment to our school board governance and operations, we understand that one part of that policy is actually a commitment to regular public meetings. In fact, in that policy, it is committed that the board will hold a regular monthly meeting on the second Wednesday of every month. For reasons unknown and unexplained to me as a trustee, there have been 3 public meetings canceled October, December, and January. I believe this to be a violation of my rights as an elected school board trustee, and it is also a violation of our constitutional rights as an elected school board in this province. So as we move forward and reaffirm these policies tonight, we should do it with a full commitment to understanding our role.
Any others?